Hey guys, it's really nice to be back. I know I haven't filmed in a really long time, but I'm really excited for this video that I'm about to do, and that is a couple of mini reviews on empties that I have lying around. I'm just going to be telling you guys if I would recommend these to you, if I would repurchase them myself, what I would recommend them for, if at all. So I have a couple of hair items, a couple of skincare items, and of course, a couple of makeup items. So if you are interested, let's continue. So the first thing I have to talk about is the Glam Glow SuperMud, and honestly, I wish that I could repurchase this, but it is so damn expensive that I'm going to be waiting until after Christmas. But I do plan on repurchasing this because it was so great. It's just a mud mask that you put on all over your face at night. You leave it on for I think like 10 to 15 minutes or something, and it turns hard on your face and it pulls out all of the toxins that you didn't even know were there, and it makes you feel like a new human. No joke. What 10 out of 10 would recommend. Glam Glow SuperMud. Got you. Next is another skincare item, and this is the Giovanni Detox System Replenishing Facial Moisturizer. This is step 3 to like a 3-step system, and I have steps 1 and step 2, but I haven't run out of those yet, versus this, which I used so often. I have like 2 applications left of this, and I really love this. I also really love it as a primer if you're going for a more glowy skin look, because it has glycerin in it. It's the second most ingredient is glycerin, so it moisturizes your face. It really makes you feel like rejuvenated and replenished, and it's lovely. It's just lovely without being so heavy that if you're oily you would feel like greasy and disgusting all day. So you can use this morning and night. And I definitely recommend this for normal and combination oily skin types. Maybe for dry skin you might want something a little bit more heavy duty, but this to me is a really nice light moisturizer, so would recommend. Next we have the MAC Oil Control Lotion. This is another thing that's not like completely empty, like I have a little bit left in it, but I've given this a good shot and I can say that I do like it. I definitely like this Giovanni one a lot more, because I feel like this moisturizes my face more than this does, but also I feel like this doesn't control oil that well. I did like it as a lightweight kind of gel texture moisturizer, and I do think that it was sufficient. I don't know if it was worth the price, and I would not necessarily repurchase it, but if you're having a lot of trouble finding an oil controlling lotion or just a light moisturizer that you want to be able to use underneath makeup, it's not bad. It's not bad. I have one hair product that I want to throw in here, and that is the Hask Coconut Monoi Oil Deep Nourishing Conditioner. This smells, first of all, like a freaking dream, alright? This is the smell that you dream about at night. I purchased a lot of individual packets of these, like they have the little packets of this same formula that are good for like 2 or 3 applications, and I used this a lot before. I probably purchased like 5 to 10 of those little packets, probably at least 10 of those little packets, until I finally just bought the whole bottle. This lasted me about 3 months of deep conditioning, and I deep conditioned about once a week, so it was a good amount of applications, and it smells super good. It leaves my hair feeling super soft, even though my hair is quite curly and I've dyed it several times. This, used it right after I dyed my hair. Oh my god, it was like nothing had ever happened. So I would absolutely recommend this Hask Coconut Monoi Oil Deep Nourishing Conditioner. The next thing that I have to give a quick shout out to is these Burt's Bees lip balms. These are so good. I have really dry lips, so what I will do is in the morning I will go ahead and exfoliate my lips, and I will use either like a DIY exfoliator. I had a Lush one, but I feel like it's not that necessary. You can make your own just as good. So I had that I bought with birthday money a while back, so I ran out of it, and that was good, but I'm not necessarily putting this in this video because it's nothing special to me. It's nothing special. So this Burt's Bees though. This Burt's Bees is such a great lip conditioning treatment. I put on like a buttload of this at night, and I put this all over my lips, and in the morning my lips are super soft. It's super easy to exfoliate and just reapply. I keep it in my pocket, use it throughout the day. That was pathetic. But yeah, Burt's Bees lip balms. Love them, need them. I know you may not think of it as like a thing that should be in a makeup video, but bro, just trust me, alright? This is essential. The next thing that I have is something I freaking love, and that is my MAC Fix Plus. The thing about this, I have to give a shout out to my sister because she left this at my aunt's house when she went to Miami, and I said, Dee, can I just grab it and take it? Because, you know, you can just buy another one, right? And she said, sure, Natalie, whatever, you could take it. So it was like 3/4 of the way full, and she gave it to me. And I am now down to there, and I will repurchase this. Like, no one can keep me away from this. I love it so much. And that's coming from someone that's oily, seriously. I will put on like a mattifying primer or something, and then spray this on top of it, and it's like, the mattifying primer will keep my oils at bay, and then this keeps my matte foundation from making me look cakey at all. And it also, like, if you spray it at the end of your makeup, it just like soaks up any excess powders and makes your face look very fresh and not too flat. So I definitely recommend using a setting spray like the MAC Fix Plus, especially this if you want to do something like super dewy. This is for something dewy, alright? I got you. This next product is something really super popular. It's another setting spray. This is the Urban Decay, I was going to say Makeup Forever. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and this is really good for all skin types. Honestly, it just makes your makeup last longer, look better, and just stay intact. Like, everything stays right where you put it. Nothing fades or moves. It's good. It's just good. It's just good. I want it. I would repurchase this, and I would recommend it for all skin types. All skin types. The next thing I'm a little bit wary about. This is the Benefit Porefessional, and I do think that it's a good primer. It's a good primer because it fills in your pores. It does make your makeup, in my opinion, last a little bit longer and look a little bit better because it smooths everything out. It just makes everything a little bit more flawless, which I guess is the point of going in with makeup. So with the Benefit Porefessional, my opinion on it is that it's good for normal skin. I wouldn't say it's good for someone extremely oily. Honestly, in the winter and the fall, this is okay for me, but in the summer, it was like I was wasting product. So I wouldn't recommend this to you if you're super oily or if you live in a super humid climate. I think it'll kind of melt right off your face. But if you live somewhere colder like me and you want to use this the other 9 months of the year, then this is ideal. I do really like this anytime but summer. So, Benefit Porefessional. I will repurchase. This next thing I have to talk about is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This is a translucent powder. It's supposed to be a translucent powder, and it is a nice like formula. Like, it's very finely milded and it feels nice and it keeps your makeup from creasing, and I did like it for that. The thing that I hate about this is that it says HD Photogenic. Let me tell you a story. Last year, when my sister and I bought this in the first place, we wore it for New Year's. We both set our under eye concealer with this because, you know, HD Photogenic, that sounds freaking lovely, right? So, come New Year's, it's dark outside and we're all taking flash pictures, right? Oh my god, the flashback of this is so awful. I wish I still had those pictures, but obviously we deleted them like as soon as possible. White from here to here, all where we highlighted with this powder. It was so bad. The flashback of this is terrible. So since it says HD Photogenic, no, I would not recommend it. But if you want it as a regular everyday powder, sure. Sure, it's a lovely formula. The flashback is atrocious. That's the best way I can describe this. This flashback is atrocious. So, keep that in mind, man. Is this Maybelline? Yes, this is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, the dark circle one, and this is in the color Brightener, and it's just like this really bright pink color, and I use this to highlight like really intensely. I would use it kind of just like along my cheekbones when I wanted to give a base to my highlight and just make it like really glow, or if I wanted to use a matte highlight instead of doing anything really shimmery. So that's what I would use this for, and obviously it got a lot of love because I'm out of it, and I really liked this. It was a really, really good price. I don't remember how much it was, but it was from the drugstore, so it's obviously cheap. And it doesn't feel cheap. It feels nice. It's creamy. But the thing is, you do want to blend this out, I would say, like, right after you put it on. Like, I would apply it to one eye, blend it out, and then apply it to the other eye and blend it out, because it does dry on your skin and kind of become patchy if you don't blend it out as soon as possible. Like, I will apply this in like dots all over, and you'll see, like, that's how it comes out with this little sponge tip applicator. I will apply this in dots all over, and if you do not blend it out as soon as possible, you'll be able to see those dots, which is not a good look on anybody. It's just, whew. But otherwise, as long as you blend it out as soon as possible, this is a really good product. It's definitely worth the price. It's worth more than the price in my opinion, and it's a good highlight. It's well pigmented, it's well blendable, it lasts well. It's good. It's brightening. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It does its job. Unlike this. This does its job. This does not. What up with that? NYX. The next thing that I want to mention is the MAC Matte Bronzing Powder. And this is, well, it's MAC Bronzing Powder in the shade Matte Bronze. So it's just the matte bronzer at MAC. And it is a really nice color. I really like the formula of this. It's very blendable. It goes on very pigmented, but not so pigmented that you drop it on and suddenly you're orange or like way too tan in one blotch. I am wearing it now, so this is what this looks like. It's obviously not that much significantly darker than my skin tone, which I like on an everyday basis. And I did my makeup in the morning at 5 a.m. and now it's, what time is it? And now it is 4:33, so I really just, I touched it up a little bit when I did my eyes, because I did, you know, no eye makeup going to school, but it lasts really well. It works really well. It's a really great color. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's really great for every day. I would definitely recommend this, and I will definitely repurchase this as soon as I run out. Next product that I have to talk about is the Benefit Erase Paste, and this is it. It's just a concealer. Just a regular concealer. It's a cream concealer. It's very full coverage, which I like. Sorry. It's very full coverage, which I like. I like using this on areas of the face, but not underneath the eyes. It's definitely too thick to use underneath the eyes, but I do like the formula for using it around areas of my face, but it does not color match me very nicely, and that's why I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. I don't think that they have a very good range of shades. This is definitely very pinky, so if you have any like more red spots that you want to hide on your face, this isn't really ideal color wise, so I would not repurchase this. Also, the packaging is just so unsanitary. Like, honestly, you're going to be using this kind of product to cover like blemishes and imperfections on your face, so the fact that you're going to be dipping into this over and over again with a brush that's coming into contact with like a not as sanitary part of your face, like if you're using it on a zit, you don't want to be dipping way back into this all the time. That's unsanitary, and that's going to be like spreading bacteria all over your face again. So I know I use it anyway, but I really wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't. So Benefit Erase Paste is maybe a no-no. Pro Longwear Concealer. I use this in my Jessie Nelson makeup tutorial, and honestly, I do really like it still. I really do. Like, I have since been using, well, I've been using for a couple months now, the Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer by Urban Decay, and as much of a mouthful it is to say it, it's very easy to apply. It's lovely. It blends out really nicely. And I do think that it's better on an everyday basis than this concealer here. But this concealer is also a very nice formula because it's very full coverage. It definitely is great to just last all day. It's Pro Longwear. That's what it's meant for. And if I want my makeup to last all day long, all night long, something like that, I'm using this. And if I want like more of a heavy duty look, like something like this, if I was doing like a whole nighttime face, I would probably opt for this. I don't know if I would repurchase it because I'm kind of loyal to one concealer usually, but I'm definitely going to keep using it until it runs out and then cross that bridge when we get there. And I would recommend it. I would recommend it to someone who doesn't have true dry of skin and who likes really full coverage concealer. So that's what's up with the MAC Pro Longwear. MAC Face and Body Foundation. I really love this. I honestly do, and I will repurchase it. It's not completely done with yet, but I've been going for more like medium to full coverage foundations lately because my skin has been not agreeing with me. But this is so nice. It's such a nice formula. It's so lightweight and blendable. A little bit goes a long way. It feels so light on your face, and it gives the most beautiful glow, and it doesn't really cover up imperfections, but it does even out your skin tone a bit and just make everything look nice and blurred and just pretty. It's just a really pretty finish. I definitely recommend this to people who don't like really full foundations, aren't very used to wearing a lot of makeup, and want to maybe start getting into it. Face and Body by MAC. Definitely really love this foundation. I have to talk about is my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Bare Study, and this is more of something that I'm speaking upon. This is the color, by the way. I'm just really speaking upon all MAC paint pots right now. I like them. I do. I really do. I think they're great eye bases, and I think they go on very smoothly, and they do help shadows to last a little bit longer and look brighter. But honestly, there's so much product in here because it's a pretty big little pot. It is. It's how many ounces? It is, I don't know, 5 grams. This is 5 grams of product. So there's 5 grams of product in here, and this honestly dries out before you're completely able to use it. And the dried out product it's not that hard to use, honestly. Like, it still works. It's just not as good as it used to be. That's the product when it's a little bit dried out versus it's much more pigmented, and it's much more creamy and even better before it dries out, obviously. But yeah, the only complaint I have about these is that they give you so much product it goes dry before you're even able to use it. And if that's the only complaint that I have about a product, that's pretty damn good. So I would recommend this. I definitely think they're worth the money, and I do think that they're a good formula. They're just good. So MAC Paint Pots. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you enjoyed me coming back, and I also hope that you learned something about what products that you're interested in and what products you can knock off of your wish list. These are just the things that I love and things that maybe I really didn't love, but I spent my money on anyway. What can you do? But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below for other video ideas, anything else that you guys want to see, or any feedback that you have. Tell me your favorite products that you've run out of, or products that you want to try, and I will reply. That I will do. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I give you all of my love, and I will see you next time. Bye.